either going to consolidate or it may try to turn back up. We'll tighten our stops up. Movie stop down to 2250 now because it's getting back to that zone that has been a pretty busy place right there. Uh, 22, yeah, 2250, please. Yep, you're right, Westy.
Yep.
If it breaks that overnight low, it should go. Good job, Jackson. Jackson gonna have his one and done today over here on
Oh
the
yeah.
YM.
Everybody, anybody in this.
That's it. If that's what I like to see, the ones and done. I don't want to have to call anymore today. I want it to be all Paul after this.
Heck, we could all go back to bed after this trade.
Good job, Jax. Done for the day. Good job, Jackson. And it broke the previous night overnight low, so it's got a good shot of. Let's see. Now you can bring your stop down to well, right down to 42.19. Lulu's loving this ride. Four on the YM. Let me check your YM. That's a good. Let's see. Four. Yeah, that's a good. That's a good stop for that, Jackson. It should consolidate and break back out to the bottom. Hopefully, if it does. We can move our stops down. Ooh, okay. It's gonna get us at. Okay, everybody should be flat. Everybody should be flat. Win the day. Good job, Jackson. Good job, Lulu. Win the day. Great job, buddy.
Good job, everybody.
Is anybody still in this trade? Good job, Westy. Is anybody still in it? You shouldn't be if you are, but there was your one and done off the
Yeah,
open.
that was a nice one.
Green Jeans is flat on both. Good job,
First.
Green Jeans. Excuse me. Yes, sir. Anytime, Green Jeans. Thank you. Now, was that 6 minutes that hard to wait? No.
Was well worth waiting. Let that market air out. Find that direction. It's a good call.
We're having a consolidation area here again. Just let it go up. Everything said, well, 15 has come back down. It is now down. So all three are down now. 16, the 15, 60, and the pivot. So all pullbacks. Just wait for a good smooth hook of your stochastics. Verify it with 9 tick range or the 9 range chart or 16 range chart on the 133. I mean on the YM. It's just like it exactly. Don't buy into your longs. Don't sell into your shorts, and you'll be fine. Did anybody take this counter trend long?
They're retracing this whole move. Look at that.
Good. Oh, Dave did. Okay. Well, Dave, you might want to tighten your stop up because it's up there to that zone. I tighten my stop up to 29.
All right.
Yep. Tighten it to 29. Just leave it. If it breaks that zone and goes on, you can move your stop up. Anybody that wants a trade to the short side with the trend, you have a shot at an M here. But your stochastics are so low, I'd be afraid to take that call. Good job on that counter trend, Dave. Did you catch that short on the way down too?
Well, if he did, he's sitting happy
I
right
was
now.
going to say if he did, he should be done.
He's sitting real happy at this point.
He ought to be done for the day.
He needs to be walking away.
to the M on the short. Should have targets off. Stop, move to profit, break even or profit. And you're probably flat.
Wow.
Well, you more than made up for it on that long counter trend. Ain't it amazing, y'all, how many times that bounces off of that zone right there? I mean, look, it just continues to bounce off that zone. That is a powerful zone. And now your 15's back up. So it's two-way trading today right now. Even though the trend is officially still down. Your momentum's up, 15 minutes up. Trend is pivots down and your 60's down. So
Down and up.
yeah, take your targets, you take them fast.
Yeah.
It could
Could
do
be,
that, wolf
yeah.
guy. Sure could. You're out at the zone. Good job, Dave. Good job. That was a good counter trend long.
Yeah, that's a great counter trend long you took. You should be done too.
Yep, he should be. And if this wasn't beating around in this zone, I tell would have been that is an opportunity for them, but I'm not going to call it since it's in that zone and we're just waiting for it to break out. Which direction? And it broke out to the top. That's the reason you don't call it when it's in the zone like that. It'll go out. It'll fake you out. Now. After the consolidation, you could have taken the 9 range long, had the hook of the stochastics, hook of the HMA,
Yeah.
then have target off, up to break even or take profit.
Good
If
morning,
it goes
Stretch.
to the other zone,
Good job getting in on
should
that
be
one.
going to that other zone.
Yeah. Should be getting up there.
Mm-hmm.
You got it on your charts. I was looking on Brian's charts.
Oh, you on Brian's chart?
Yeah, it's like there's no zone on Brian's chart. He'll be getting those updated here in a minute. He's working on them. Oh, look at that. You get all those nice zones in
Good
there.
morning, Stretch. How are you? There you go. Take a 27-minute break. Kick back, kick your heels up. Take a break. There you go. Going back to the upper zone now. Let's see how that's going to treat it once they hit it. Like I said, now your 15's up, momentum up, 60 down, pivot down. I mean, no, just the 60s down. That's it. And we are below the pivot. For people that had to get in the trade, they could have taken that M, like the break of the M, but you just trading back into that zone. That's the reason I didn't call it. We're not going to sell into the shorts.
Mhm.
Good morning, Sabri. Abdullah, Tank, Kevin, and David Bell. Guys, right now, this is just trading in between these two zones, back and forth. If you take anything, you better get your targets off quick. The only person I would even think about taking these trades would be Green Jeans.
I knew you were going to say that. And you know he is, too.
Oh, of course, absolutely. See what? YM is YM looks like it's got a good stretch running up. Might have a small retracement here to continue going long. Have opportunity to get back in. Good job, Green Jeans. Good job. It's not like there won't be another trade today. Good morning, John. Glad to have you here. Right now, it's just chopping around in between these two zones right here. We are patient traders. We don't have to be in a trade the entire time we're sitting here. If you missed that big short earlier or the counter trend long, no problems. We'll have something else will come up today. Oh, you buy a house next Monday? Well, you really want to get rich today, then, aren't you? No. Who's that? Who's Wilbur? That would be me, John. That would be me. Glad to have you here, John. We're in a bunch of chop, y'all. It's just we had two good trades this morning. The short and then the long.
Yeah.
Rest of this has been chopped.
Yeah. Had a good pre-market too trade. That short was good.
Yeah, we had a good short and pre-market.
So we've had a few chances today. Hopefully everybody got a piece of one of those at least.
I hear you, Dave. I like Boss Hog better too. I've been trying to change my name all my life. That's what I said.
Coach.
We can change anything we want around here, except a married woman's name and a dirty diaper. You know.
There you go. Oh man. Yeah, I need a cool name like that too.
You could be S. Hart.
S. Hart.
Shark. Excuse me, y'all. Guys, if it ever breaks through this zone, it's going up. It's going to the pivot. If you can ever get through this zone.
Show Kevin there the entry, boss. That's Hog. He's where that counter trend long would have been. Or the short. Sorry, the first
short.
And the counter trend long.
Okay. On the short, could have gotten in
936 at the break of that.
Yep. Let's see. Let me pull it up here.
Somewhere around.
Let me see. 932. Whoops. $9.30. We had this. Excuse me. had this small M right here. Let me see if I can pull it, show it to you right here. 9:30. We could. I mean, you could have. We want to wait 6 minutes.
Even if you waited, you could have waited for the
Even
break.
if you had waited, yeah, you could have gotten in this trade, and then on down to here.
And then again, a break of that level at 9:36.
Yeah, you could have gotten in right here at the break for the short. And you could have stayed in it had you kept your stop back here and let it get through all this
Yeah.
consolidated area. And
Which right when that timer went off was
that's-
when it broke down through
yeah.
again.
At
Good
the
job,
6 minutes is when this broke down, and everybody continued in this short, and it went all the way
So
down.
you had two options to get into that trade. And then, of course, the counter trend was just the W back up, I guess.
Yeah, on the W. I mean, on the W. On
On
the
the W.
on the W was just the counter trend long was just a W, and it was right here. Let's see, there. It was a wonky W, but it was a W. And if you kept your stop loose like Dave did, I think it was
Yeah, he
Dave.
wrote it up. Yeah, it was Dave.
He would. Dave wrote it all the way to the top up there. He kept his stop loose like he's supposed to. Followed the rules, the way we call the stops. Let it pull up, retrace, and take off again. Once you do that, you bring your stop up to where it retraced. Go up, let it retrace. When it takes off again, move your stop up to where it retraced to. He did the same all the way up until he got out up here where it got in the zone. Did that explain things for you, Kevin?
Yeah. First off, welcome, Kevin. Let's say that. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the club. Schedule a call with me, Kevin. We can go over everything. We can talk about it, and I'll explain everything in more detail.
Yeah. I'm not much of an explainer. I can show you, though.
You can trade. $10, 10:10. Oh, you know what? Pretty well explained. It's big.
Okay. Well, I see it hadn't done a lot. It's still between the zones here. Like I said, you can scout between the zones, but your timing is going to have to be really good. You take your 8-tick rule between the zone, or on the 15 range, or the YM. I'm sure it's doing, the same thing. It's ranging between zones. It might be breaking out now on the YM. If it did, you could have went long right here on the W, or down here on the W, went long. Targets off, move your stop up to break even, or wherever you feel comfortable. I don't have a clue. The levels. On my chart, I don't have them on my chart. I draw my own on. Like that right there. if you're looking at my chart. Now, if you're looking at Brian's chart, he probably has his level on his. It broke out of the zone. Well, it went in the zone, but it came right back out. It's you could have taken that short there off 16 tick rule. Excuse me, 9 tick rule hook of the stochastics. Hook of your HMA, which would have to take you once again, take your profits quick and move your stops up to break even or where you feel comfortable. Yeah, you're right, Westy. It is too much chop. I don't even like the call this way. That's the reason I said, if you trade it or if you try to trade, which I prefer you wouldn't, then take your targets fast. Done for the day. Good job, Tank. Great job. We got quite a few done for the day this morning. You might want to talk to Paulina or Coach Hugo about that, John. I'm not sure.
What's that?
He said he can't get the zones on his
Oh
charts.
yeah. They'll be up in a little bit. Brian's having to take care of some stuff this morning. That's why he's not here. And unfortunately, we can't get to his computer, so we are zoneless but we're good. Just keep following the rules. Keep doing what we're doing here. Watch Boss Hog's charts, and he's got some zones there that seem to be working really well.
I got to go see a man about a dog. I'll be right back.
Yeah. While you're out there, check on the horse too.
I will.
Nice, Fred. That's awesome. That's the best way to do it. Get done before the market even opens. That makes life easy. Looks like we might get a little bit of a breakdown here. See if we can break out all this chop. Southside. And back up. Staying in this range here. See if we need a breakout here. I don't know. Is anybody in anything? YM or ES? There's your breakout if anybody took it. Target's off.
Coach Paul, it looks like we got Doji City there on the tick chart. Look at that. All them straight lines there.
Yeah, I agree. Look at all that. This is called garbage. Seriously, guys. I mean, unless you have to trade, just let this thing do its thing. I mean, you could scout this range it's in, but it's not for me. Zach, you're done for the day, right? Yeah, guys, listen to these posts, listen to Green Jeans, win the day. I mean, this is just wait, sit on your hands. You'll get something later. There's no need to force trades. It's definitely nothing for me here.
Did anybody get in that long there?
I said, did anybody take the breakout? I mean, that was about all for when it came down. But
Win the day.
it's going up.
Good morning, Fred. How are you? Those two chances to have taken a breakout right there.
Yeah.
Did anybody even in this long?
I am. I took the breakout
Good job.
right now, just for a quick scalp because it looks like it wants to keep inching up.
I know it is counter trend, but you
Yeah.
get your momentum moving up good.
Well, I was saying don't trade, but then I saw that and I said, you know what? I'm trading small. I'm done for the day. Honestly, I'm just trading micros. I'm really just playing around. But like I said, if you don't have to trade right now, I'd probably just wait.
Here we go. It's consolidating again.
Yeah, it breaks out, consolidates, breaks out, consolidates.
Exactly.
There we go again.
They're trying to push it up. They're trying. Got that big rejection candle there, though. See how it works with that. It's right back into that zone we got and back out. It's it bounces out and breaks that previous high right there. Watch for the hook or your stochastics here. Could be a shot for your first touch rule. Verify it with your 8 range chart over here. Still not nothing though. And not enough verification. Can't do it on one, not just one indicator.
Yeah, coach, right now you could call W and it'll turn into an M on you.
In a minute. I just don't like the way the market's acting right now. I know it's been pushing up, but you had a shot at a W there, but it could turn just like it did right there. Turn right back into an M and go down. It's not. There was a shot at another W. There it is. But it's inside that zone. So if wow, it's just it's not the market's not taking what it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. coming down, consolidating, and then coming down again. Just giving a small retracement and continuing down. And you can see the momentum's rolled over. It's starting to come back down. So now it's a good chance to take your M trades, your retracements. Now your trend's down. Your momentum is starting to turn down. Wait the stochastics to get high. Roll over, smooth roll over. If you took a short, you're sitting good right now. I'd bring my stop on down to 42.50. Actually, bring it on down to 41.25. Right down to 39.75. That double top right there. And just leave it. I agree with you, Green Jeans. Yeah. This breaks out the bottom of the zone here. We can go ahead and move it stops on down, but I'm going to leave it where it's at for right now. 39.75. and you're flat. And if you didn't want any of that short, you could go long on the W. You could have gotten in at 38. Taking a few ticks. I think it's maybe just a retracement, even though it did break that previous high. But we're back to touching that zone, so your longs are coming back in. If you got in on the W for the long, take the target off, move your stop up to break even or wherever you feel comfortable. Move it to, I don't know, 240. Yeah, 240. Move it up to 240 and a half. 242 and a half, excuse me. If you took the long on, well, let's see. Took a long on the YM, move your stop up to 33,177. And you're almost flat. It almost got you. If it breaks this high, move it up another tick or so. If not, just let the market take you out. Yeah, I never know who's trading ES or who's trading YM. I switch back and forth. All right. continues, hopefully it's going to break its zone. If this breaks its zone, it's going to go up to the pivot. It'll definitely be an uptrend day by then. All right. 240, 250. Go ahead and move it up to about let's see, 244. All right, it broke out of the zone. It's printed one out. Yeah, it should go to the pivot now. Hopefully it'll go to the pivot. We got our stops at 244. Oh, excuse me, 244.50. On ES, on the YM, 33,199. And we got some more consolidation here, so hopefully it'll continue at the upside. Not just leave it at 44.50. Is anybody still in this long? Good job, Fritz. Dave, win the day. Of course. Good job. Good job.
Coach Wilbur, you have, or Coach Bossog, you've done great this morning. You have done really good. It's been a tough market to trade in. I went 2 for 4 there, and just didn't really get any big moves. I know there was a couple of them there. I just wasn't in those trades, but today's one of them days I look back on. I'm thankful to be green.
It's been kind of tough. We still got our stops at 44.50, so I'm hoping it breaks out of this this zone here and stays out and goes to the upside. If anybody's still in it. 11 bigger trades win the day. Wow.
Green Jeans, those weren't 11 trades. I took 4 trades. Those are just prop accounts there. The top one's my sim that's showing a loss, and those other 10 are funded accounts there, prop accounts. And not all of them obviously are funded there, but so I didn't take 11 trades. That's just 11 different accounts, with that top one being my sim. Just to give you a heads up there.
It hadn't quite taken you out yet. It's getting close. If you left your stop at 44.50, it came really close. By the way, thank you, Win Today.
Are you getting some feedback whenever I talk, Coach?
I was there for a minute. Well, I am not when you talk, when I talk.
Hopefully that headset will come in soon. Usually I get stuff off Amazon in a matter of days, but I think these headsets, it must be a lot of people trying to join Liberty Trade Club and get them a headset.
Let's hope so. We got a bunch of chop now, people. So if you're not already in this long and holding at 44.50, I wouldn't even attempt to mess with it. Yeah, you are right, Captain K. I did say Monday may be a messed up day, and it is so far. It's just you're flat now. 45, no, it's 45.50. It didn't go down to 44.50. Or did it? Nope, not yet. It's not taking you out yet. He may be doing that, Dave, sure enough. I'm waiting for it to break out of this zone right here and continue on. Because it's got clear selling all the way. Oh, well, we got one previous up there, 262. That yeah, 42.62. It should go to the pivot though. We can move our stops up a little bit. Finally, off of 44.50. Let's move it up to 46.75 and leave them. And you're flat at 46. Everybody flat? Did you get a runner stretch or just did anybody get a runner today off of either the long, short, any of that? I know we got quite a few that was done for the day early. Fritz came close. Green Jeans, you still in the YM or you flat? Well, I'll just stay. After that one, then, if everybody's flat, I think it's coffee time. Scalping short on both of them. Good job, Green Jeans. Yep. What do people think about coffee time? Well, I done had a couple of cups, but that was early. I say it's coffee time and be back in 10. Long enough to sit and watch it chop around in this zone till lunch. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all in 10. All right, I'm back. And it looks like we hadn't done a whole lot. Still chopping sideways. May break out to the top on the long. Uh, if it does, take your target fast. Move your stop to break even or at least a tick or two in profit. And for those that are new, we do have lulls in action. It's just like it is right now. Market's choppy. It's running sideways. Uh, we can't make it do what we can't make it do. We had three pretty decent trades this morning. Well, really decent trades this morning. The rest has been chopped like it is right now. It looks like it wants to go up, but there's just not enough volume to push it up. It's just now getting close to the day's high. Yeah, we had a high at 252.50, so we're almost to the high of the day. If we can break that, hopefully we can go on to the pivot. Excuse me, frog in my throat. And it broke out going to the long side. Did anybody take that breakout? Good job, Stretch. Like I've said earlier, or I've said before, most, well, look, it's going to make a lie out of me and turn and come back. But most of the time, when it has consolidation like that, it breaks out, it will continue on. But this time it's going to make a liar out of me. Comes back to the zone. Yeah, it's time to sit on the hand. You don't need just jump in one. I thought it would be when it broke out, but as they call it, a FOBO. Well, does anybody know any good stories? 'Cause I sure don't. Looking at this market right now, the big lift laugh. Well, the range is getting wider anyway. If you try to trade in this, get your targets off fast. Good job, Stretch. But if you think it's going to break out, though, is when it rolls back over. Got that big rejection candle right there. There we go. Well, I said it broke its previous high to go long, so I didn't say how long it would go. Well, yeah, I did too. I said it would go to the pivot. Let's see. Well, IM did the same thing, had a breakout, broke the previous high. I'll have a little bit of a retracement back down. I'm thinking as long as it doesn't break this 54.25, it should go on up to the pivot. Yeah, 54. Was you still in that long stretch from down here where it broke out? Or did you get back in it up here? Oh, well, you still should have a target or two off, one running right now. It's headed for that pivot. I got a little bit at 42.58 right here. Well, actually 42.58.50. Also a little bit at 42.62 stretch. It shouldn't be much, though. and it wasn't much. What's the daily look like? Okay. YM is probably doing the same. Yep, YM doing the same thing. If you got back in it, before you stop up to probably 271. If anybody's in the YM. It's going to continue to go up. Just a small retracement. Or give you an opportunity to get back in if you got out. Oh, there's W right there. With a 9-tick rule. I believe it's going to make it for you this time stretch. Well, I said it was. Flat. Wait for another chance. Good job, Wednesday. Good job. Just went down to the first touch rule. Even though it didn't quite touch it, but still, if you took the first touch rule with the hooky stochastics, a 9-tick rule, you should have one off, if not two. And it's fighting to get up there. It wants to. Or if you wanted to get back in, you got to get it. Could have gotten in on this W here. A wonky looking W, but it's still a W. Same with the YM. Gotten in on W right there. It's just not enough volume pushing it up today. Yeah, today's a good scalping day, that's for sure. I mean, if a person had the patience, it's eventually going there. You got to have the patience. It's gradually getting higher lows and higher highs, but it might make it by lunchtime. And if you'll remember I told y'all early today would be a two-way trading day. It's just
So, are we having fun yet? Missed
no,
anything?
no. I've been pushing it to get to that pivot, and it won't get. I'm trying to get it up there for stretch, and it will not go.
I heard you say earlier that it should hit the pivot, so you might be right. You get there eventually. It's crawling up.
It is. Stretch finally said he's done for the
He's done,
morning.
huh?
It's too nasty, and I can't blame him. It's just this is a green jeans type of trading
Yes.
right here.
It is definitely a scalper's paradise here.
He's loving this.
Yeah. I've been playing it in micro scalps because it's not my thing, but I was done early. I caught that one trade.
Yeah, if
Pretty
you
good.
got here and got if you got here
Yeah.
early, caught at least one of those first two trades,
Yeah.
well, first three trades,
No sense
you're
pushing.
done for the day anyway. But as far as making a good call now, it's hard to make a good call. Oh yeah, we're gonna catch a good one after lunch.
Bring the ping pong balls.
Well, you know it's really bad when Green Jean says he's not comfortable with it.
Well, if that's not a tall tale warning for you,
That's
Hello.
exactly that means
Hello.
nobody should be trading.
McFly. Hello.
It's just I know people probably think I don't know what I'm talking about, which I don't half the time.
No,
But
what are you talking about?
That's beside the point.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation for another day.
This right here, when it's trading in junk like this, you're just like Brian said, Coach Brian says, you're just flipping a coin.
Well, trend line on that range chart, if it ever were to break that down, that would be.
I mean, you can look at it over here on the range chart. Look at that. There's
Mhm.
no sense in that. You can't trade it and be profitable.
Take an early, make a call for an early lunch today. I said that like I have a lunch. I don't get lunches.
I said it would make it around lunchtime. It may hit the pivot at lunch.
It's a slow creep up. Keep buying it down at the bottom and just hope it makes it up. Small risk. No, no vigor at all.
No, there's no volume in it. Not enough to even push it.
Creeping up. Crawling.
That's about the way I feel too, Green Jeans. I ain't got much vigor left.
Thought he was talking about us there for a minute. Everybody ready for the boot camp? Those of you that are coming, get ready to work. Put in some study time.
Yeah, I'm glad you're going, Green Jeans. You'll enjoy it. You'll learn. It's you'll be glad you went. I went to the first one they had back. Lord have mercy. Way back.
Will you be joining us, Boss Hog, or are you not going to make it?
No, I'm not going to be able to make it. I have doctor's appointments that week or
Okay.
next week. I mean, this week.
Yeah.
Excuse
We'll
me.
hold the fort down. Yeah, this week.
So, this may be the push.
Well, it got close that last one, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It really did. It may be the push. This may be the one that pushes it over the edge. Then we
It's
can
goodbye
officially.
tick. Just
We
a
can-
tick outside.
There we are. We're finally officially in uptrend,
You have hit it.
downtrend, uptrend,
Uptrend.
down.
We're up now. We're down. We're down again.
Yeah, this is no man's land right here. I hadn't even heard Lulu say anything today. Did she just come in and leave? I think she did. No, she's still in here. I was well. It wanted to make it to the pivot. I didn't know if it was ever going to make it before lunch or not. I called it, what, 2 hours ago?
Have you asked anybody if they need ticks? Not that you're going to get them right now, but
That's what I'm going to say.
That's right.
Does anybody need any ticks?
you're not going to get them right now. But anybody, well, we can't say that, right? Does anybody need ticks? Hopefully, everybody caught some of these moves earlier and they're done. They're just sitting there watching like all of us. I think I might go take a nap.
That's about what it is.
If I didn't have coaching calls, I probably would take a nap. Just come back at 1, 2.
Well, I'm not going to be like Coach Brian and be brave and tell y'all what to do during lunch because
I got an
I don't
idea.
have a clue.
Have lunch. I think you should have lunch on during lunch.
It's officially in an downtrend.
Yeah, just as you said it.
Yeah, it's switched
officially in an
since I
up
said it.
down trend. It's in an up down trend right now.
The momentum is up. And if you look at your 15-minute chart, I mean, it's steady, went up all morning.
Yep, that's what I said. It's going up. It's crawling, but it's going up. You could, if you're adventurous, let it come down and jump in with a small risk. See if it goes. Keeps going. There's your pivot bounce, if you call that a bounce.
Could possibly be coming down to a first touch rule.
Yeah, if you're brave enough to take it here. Behind it. I will say, Boss Hog, under the circumstances, you've done a good job today. Great
That's
calls
just-
today.
It's calls like I just made right there, though. I said, "What?" I mean, it's not even given the opportunity, though. That's the reason I'm scared to even say anything. It should have potentially turned into a first touch rule because it printed the candle, the next candle above. As soon as it did, it turned and went down. I mean,
Oh.
it's this market's acting. Well, I said Friday would be crazy, so.
And that's why the first touch would.
Now we're back in a downtrend.
Yeah. Just bounced off that pivot and
Mm-hmm. Did that pivot bounce? Then we had a small retracement.
mhm.
Can you?
If you get a hook here in a W, you could get in, but small risk. Keep your stop tight. But I think this thing's probably want to, because it could break down here and just go the other way. Probably look for more of a swing.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for maybe come down to this
So,
40. Where was I at? Right there. 42.57 swing, maybe.
I like it down there.
Confirm it with 9 tick and see where it'll go. Smooth hook on your stochastics, on your HMA. Momentum's up. Should have at least taken one target off by now. Either to break even or wherever you feel to be profitable. And like you have to take them quick, though. It's right back where it was. I'm doing sim, see what it's going to do. Wow. Oh, it's going the other way.
I was going to say, it's
Yeah,
going the wrong. You
So as
going
soon
the
as I
wrong
put
direction on that one.
As soon as I put that one in, it took off. I wasn't know. Paul, could you answer that question for John there, please?
Signals. What's the question? Would you mind explaining the signals? Are you talking about the signals on the range chart? Or are you talking about like our entries?
I'm not sure.
Honestly, John, we need to actually get on a call. We need to do a coaching call, John, and we could go over everything because I know. Why don't you set up a call and you and I can jump on a call? We can go over all the charts, the signals, the levels, and set you up. Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, it's basically the okay, perfect. Yeah, just go into the website there and at the top of the member site, request a call or schedule a call, excuse me, and we'll take care of that. But basically, the signals are just that. It's just letting you know that you're trading the ES. I remember, right? So yeah, just basically letting you know that the 9 tick is setting up. That's what those arrows are for. And then we're looking for the cross down through the HNA.
Welcome to Liberty
And
Trading Club,
that
everyone.
next
Paulina
candle,
here.
that red candle,
Hopefully you
the next
enjoyed our
candle,
live
dots.
stream
You
this
see
morning. We're
dots.
about to cut it.
Dots are
But if you want to
the
be live in the
that's
trade
the
room with
ATR
us, just visit
indicator. So
libertytradingclub.com
that basically
start
we
your
can use
3-day
that. A lot
trial.
of people trade that. There's
You'll
a
have
couple different ways
access
to
to the
trade
live
that.
trade calls,
I
chat
think
to have
Brian likes
questions
to
answered by
see
our coaches,
that
indicators, training
before
modules,
likes to
and
see it
live
come down
meetups on
through.
Zoom.
Like for instance, if you're going
After the
short,
first 3
it comes
days,
down
it's just
through the green
$149
drops.
a month for
That's
trade room
that's
access.
another
Please
confirmation
like,
of an
subscribe,
entry.
and share.
I personally like to trade with the ATR. So